Hi, let's talk about victim mentality today. I think it's super important that we as human beings understand and recognize when we have victim mentality. Let's just start the list with if you blame someone else for the circumstances in your life, you may have victim mentality. If you blame your parents, if you're grown and you're still blaming your parents for the circumstances in your life, you may have victim mentality. If you blame someone else for your level of happiness, uh, you may have victim mentality. If you blame someone else for your financial situation, you may have victim mentality. If you blame someone else for your emotional uh, reactions in life or your anger, your level of success, if you blame someone else for your choices in life and your decisions, then you may have victim mentality. Um, and so I used to have serious victim mentality, off the charts. And, the good news is that I was able to change that, and that means you have the power to change that as well. Um, and the first step to doing that, to making any kind of real change, is to recognize your own behavior patterns. So I began to one of the first steps on my healing journey was to begin to recognize my behavior patterns. Now, recognizing them didn't always provide me with the control over them that I wanted, but it was a very good place to start to make the changes in my life. I mean, if you don't know there's a problem, you don't recognize it, you certainly can't change it. So the first step I would suggest is begin to recognize your own behavior patterns. Write them down. Start a journal, start a log, writing them down. Write down your reactions to people in life, and then go back and look at them. If it's a reaction you were embarrassed by, or you were like, why the hell did I do that? Why did I say that? Write those things down and go back and look at them. And that's a one good way to begin to recognize your own behavior patterns, your reacting, or your victim mentality, or your codependency, or whatever it is that you struggle with. And then you can begin to make the changes that you need to make.